A shed update, and not a whole lot to add, but we're going to add a couple more items to the model arc here. And always like to do, once I get some in, I like to do them a little bit at a time, just easier that way. First up is the Mad Maestro. This thing has not been reissued since 1965. I do not own a original one. I'm not a real big fan of the weirdo kits. I probably got some, like I got the Beach Bunny, and I know there's that's a female kit up there as well of the weirdo kits. Now I know Lindbergh made the weirdo kits, but I know it was Hawk that did it, and I think Lindbergh bought Hawk, and then Hawk became Lindbergh, and then 50 years down the road, round two buys them. Well, anyway, this one's never been reissued until now, and I wanted it because you get a motor, and he's basically electronic. His arm moves, and I guess his leg goes up and down or something like that, but I wanted it for that. I thought that was odd and unique for the kit, so I wanted to have it, and plus it's just a unique model. There's another weirdo coming out called, I want to say the Sweaty Swatter, and I want that one. That one's on top of my list because the Sweaty Swatter, the molds were done by Lindbergh 40 years ago, but they never produced it, and round two finished out the molds, and they're going to produce it for the very first time. So that's an exciting kit, so I can't wait to get that. But anyway, we're going to add the Mad Maestro to the art. Up next, I'm still trying to accumulate my addiction to G.I. Joe models. There's actually 3 Joe kits that came out. They came out with the tank, which is the they call it the battle tank, which that's classified as the Mobat, and if you want to know, that's basically based off the prototype of the Abrams, which I don't hold me to it, and it the XM70 or XB70 or somewhere around there, and mine's just missing the barrel, but up in there should be a tote, and there should be a sealed one of these somewhere. But anyway, there's 3 models. There's actually the tank, the Jeep, and there's a motorcycle. And I've never seen the motorcycle one. I mean, I never really looked or paid attention until I really started buying and collecting kits. But anyway, I got this one. It was Boxer Crush. I don't really care. That's fine by me. I would love to have some more because this is what the first Jeep that came out with Joe. Then the second version that came out was a tan one, which that was like their desert one. And then Cobra's got one, and it's called the Stinger, and it's basically blue, and it had sides and a rocket launcher on top. Just so many things you can add to it. Kit's in good shape. No instructions, which not a big killer. No decals, but that's just par for the course. But anyway, I was so happy to get one, so I am really ecstatic to add that to the art. Up next, the AMT Intrepid. Now this is not a reissue at all. This is an original one. This is a Civil War balloon. Can't think of the guy's name off the top of my head. Thaddeus Lowe. He created basically 2 balloons. He created the Intrepid, but I got to have I need another kit because he created the creator named it Enterprise, and I have got to have another blimp to make the Enterprise balloon so I can add that to the Star Trek pile. I usually, and I probably just threw them up here at the time, but I have one sealed kit of every ship named Enterprise, and I try to do all the Star Trek ones that way. I do try to keep by some ships like the Carrier, and there's like books you can get, like and I would love to have one, but somewhere like a rowboat, I think it was named Enterprise, and just a little thing you like to have, you know, with the history of the Enterprise, even if it is, you know, fictional ships. But anyway, just a fantastic model. I mean, this thing is just so odd. Bottom box a little bit shot, but it's in good shape. I mean, you can get Thaddeus Lowe, which is even cooler. I mean, really just in great shape. Even the decals are in decent shape. But anyway, just a very odd model. I thought that was just, I just couldn't pass that up. I had to have one. So now I need to get looking for a second one, because we know, you know how we like to roll around here in the Ark, you know, we like to have two, and then we'd have the Intrepid and the Enterprise. But anyway, that's a quick little version of what we got going on, adding the Ark. I want to probably next one do the little more detail work on the Atlantis there, but I wanted to show everyone what we were adding to the Ark, because it always keeps filling up. Anyway, we're adding the Intrepid balloon, aka Enterprise balloon, adding the G.I. Joe Vamp, and we're adding the Mad Maestro to the Ark. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.